So
later.
Is it gonna be radio or audio interview, or are you gonna?
It'll be printed out.
Alright, cool.
Let's want to do Facebook Live.
Yeah, I just took my stage clothes off. Wearing my puppet t-shirt. So. All right.
So how's this tour going for you guys?
Great. It's all good. All good. It's been a pleasure. And
Excuse me, yes.
no worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good.
You have another tour coming up.
Yeah, and another. So it's gonna continue. You know, we're right in the middle of the touring cycle for Feathers and Flesh. So we got, I think it's another US tour after this, and then we're gonna do a European tour. And we'll be back in next year.
Yeah, I got sent the new US tour, the next one. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you guys headline now?
Some of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a mix between festivals and headline shows.
Who's been the funnest to play with so far this year?
Band or
Bands, yeah.
Avatar?
That's a good one. What's your favorite city in the United States you've been to so far this year?
America. Yeah.
I know you take no time off because you're always either recording. You guys working on anything new that right now?
Yeah, always.
Always working on something new.
Yeah.
And you love making music that you guys like, not necessarily for radio stations.
Yeah. We never done anything for radio stations. Our management tried once, and that was the most terrible idea they got ever. So we just said, fuck that shit. We're, if we do what we want to do, because at the end of the day, it's what we're gonna, have to live with for the rest of our lives. And if other people like what we're doing, that's awesome, super nice. But
They love what you're doing.
what's that?
They love what you're doing. You guys are really, that's a good show.
It's a very good show. We have to adjust the set list a little bit. There's always something to improve. We're never 100% satisfied, So
Everything seems to be in timing though. For somebody like me watching that.
yeah, but we're perfectionists, so there's always something, a little thing, But it was really good today. It was the first time we were the support band for a long time now, so it was weird to play this early and
Short set.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, it's good. It's almost like a day off.
You guys been doing the festivals too. You did a bunch of festivals this year.
Yeah.
All over.
Yeah, we did all the Rock on the Range and all that stuff, and we're gonna do the Louder Than Live and some more festivals. I can't even remember the names, but yeah, we're gonna do a lot of great festivals. I'm really looking forward for that. It's great.
Want to talk a little drums?
What's that?
Want to talk a little drums?
Oh yeah, I would love to talk drums.
Tell me a little bit. Do you have a drum tech?
As of right now, everybody in the crew is kind of helping out with the drums because we're running limited budgets, and I guess drums is the least important. I don't know. The guitar players have a guitar tech, fuckers, but I do not get a drum tech.
Drummers need drum tech.
Yeah, but yeah,
I'll fill out my application.
What's that?
I'll fill my application out.
Oh yeah, please.
Work for free.
Yeah.
How about your drum kit?
Yeah.
Your cymbals, your stick manufacturers. Who you want to give a little shout out to?
Yeah, I can give a shout out to all of them. I play Tama drums. I've always been a fan of Tama since I was a kid, and I watched Lars Ulrich play Tama. I immediately decided I want to get Tama. So my first drum kit I got was actually a Slingerland because I found it cheap, like the Swedish equivalent to Craigslist. It's called Blocket, and I bought it from some kid who was gonna end drumming and focus on his soccer instead of football, Swedish football. And I realized a couple of years later, I tried to sell that Slingerland kit, as fast as I could to get a Tama kit, but I realized that was probably a very rare jazz kit that I could get a lot of money for, and I sold it for like $200. And it was probably worth $2,000. You know, I put an advertisement in Swedish Craigslist, and I got like fucking 25 phone calls in an hour, and I thought like, well, so I guess I can sell this drum kit and get a Tama. But I would never play Slinky Dan. That was just a fun story. Tama is my absolute. I tried all other brands, and not working for me. So right now I got a Tama. I got one kit in Sweden and another one here in the States. The kit that I use here is Superstar Classic. I think it's called. No, Superstar Custom. It's called. Yeah. And then I play Meinl cymbals. I love them. German quality. Yeah. And I play the MB10s as crashes, and the favorite cymbal I have is the Ride. They got the MB20 heavy bell Ride, 20 inches, which sounds phenomenal. So
it's got a real nice bell on it.
Yeah, really nice bell. So yeah, it's great cymbals. I love them. When we're recording, I actually played the Byzance. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Byzance series. They got another series of crashes, which is smaller and thinner. On the albums I use those, but live I use the MB10s because they're brighter. And yeah, what else? I play ProMark SD9. It's like a heavy and longer 5Bs, pretty rare stick, so I have to order like 300 at a time. So and then I play Evans drumheads, which is also best drumheads. Obviously, I say all that I use is the best because I'm endorsed. No, it's not like that. I love everything.
So basically, you kind of got to set your kit up yourself?
No.
They do it for you?
Yeah, the rest of the crew
You do
helps
sound
me
check though?
No, they do it too.
Oh, really?
So
that's good.
Basically, I haven't, but it's just I tune my drums myself, and that is not much of work, So if you know how to tune drums,
you know how to tune drums,
yeah, and I happen to know how to tune drums, so it's no big job for me. I replace my own heads. I don't want to be a diva. I got time, so why should somebody else change my heads? I can do it myself for now. I'm going to get a Star Classic kit, hopefully in Europe, and when I get that kit, I'm gonna have to hire a drum tech that can, really show some love for the drums, because they are really nice, really nice drums. I love Star Classic maple drums, but it's just, we haven't been big enough for me to get a kit of that yet. But
you're really on the right. Seriously, I mean, you guys are really just,
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I mean, what's your pre-show warm-up?
I actually do not warm up.
You don't warm up?
No, I don't warm up. I suppose it's different for every drummer. Some drummers have to warm up a lot, but I think it's a lot of psychological. Like, I'm just getting nervous of hearing drummers sitting like doing rudiments and stuff. No, I do not warm up. Actually, I just go on stage and play. If my hands are cold, I try to just make my hands warm somehow with warm water or hot water or whatever. But I'm not the guy that is sitting for 1 hour before show and doesn't do it for me.
So I know you don't have much free time, but if you ever do have free time, do you have any hobbies besides music, besides drums?
Sleeping.
You guys are on the road a lot.
Yeah.
Sleeping is probably.
Yeah, that's my hobby.
Just watch some TV and sleep.
Yeah. No, drumming is enough for me.
Have you ever taught drums?
Sorry?
You ever a teacher?
Yeah, I was a teacher for maybe 2 or 3 years, like 7-8 years ago. I worked 2 days a week in a place in Sweden teaching some drums. for kids. That was funny sometimes, but not always so funny, you know. It's all these parents trying to keep their kids off the streets, you know, just give them interests. And it's hard, you know, when you see kids that really, you know, doesn't really want to be there. You know, but a couple of them were really good, and that was very inspiring. So, yeah.
Who inspired you to start playing way back?
Lars Ulrich. Lars Ulrich, definitely.
At what age did you start?
It's pretty old. 14. I was 14, which is pretty old for starting drumming. You know, many drummers start when they're 5, or, you know. But I actually started playing the flute when I was 8, 7, I think, and I played that until I was maybe 10. And then I quit that, and then I saw Metallica and wanted to start playing the drums. I had convinced my parents get me a drum kit, and when I was 14 I finally got permission to get my own drum kit, so I had to buy it. And then I bought the Slingerland kit, and then I started to practice a lot, and then I played and practiced a lot between I was 16 and 20. I did most of, you know, what I've done, and since then I haven't really practiced anymore.
Practice every night.
Yeah.
Every single night.
Yeah. It is the best practice you can get is to be on stage and play, they say. So.
It is, well, thanks a lot for taking time with us, and I'll.
Thank you. Thank you.